Good tidings, sir.
This is more than I bargained for.
Ah, my friend. Full glad am I to see you safe. All the more so in these If you have come on pressing matters, might I ask you to first bring them to Captain Brandt? I have come to depend upon his counsel, truth be told. Ah, my friend. Full glad am I to... If you have come on pressing matters, might I ask you to first bring them to Captain...
I dare say it must be a trying time. No easy answers here.
It pains me to give in.
Dull days for us are a sign that all is
To be said.
Wonder if it's too early for dinner. I swear I've not blinked once in the last hour.
Suppose I ought to know without to arrest us yet.
Blessing. One must take pride in their charge.
This can't be how it ends.
I've a selection. Of wares that pleasure doing business.
Well met, son. How might I be?
Might as well take a look. While you're here, eh? Stop by again soon.
No idle chatter during missions.
Straw ought to clear my mind, sir.
Your Majesty, how glad I am to see you safe. Where have you been this past... The end of the world? Are things low? I am aware of the dragon attack on Melv. We received word that naught but a smoking ruin remains. 'Twas a tragedy, and I would not... You would have me evacuate the city. I see. Ever since the fall of Melv, the citizens of Vernworth have lived in fear that if there is safe harbor to be found elsewhere, I believe we have naught to lose by sea, but I doubt I could convince the people. Methinks your majesty would do... After the false sovereign vanished and the world was altered, his grace has been the one keeping order here in Vermont. If the people will heed anyone, 'tis him.
'Tis admirable how Regent Kinsven has taken up command of the kingdom. We would be remiss not to offer him our aid.
Very well, if I must.
There's comfort in
I must be vigilant. The townspeople.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
Mayhap I really would have been better off a baker.
I saw them.
So you've come. Captain Brandt has already apprised me of your proposal. A full truth be told, I had reached the same conclusion. So long as we cower within these walls, we must live in fear. My ministers have approved the plans, and I have petitioned the encampment survivors and the Thieves' Guild for aid. The only remaining obstacle is my mother. She has set herself stubborn. I have tried to make her see reason, but of late she has taken to shutting herself in her chambers. However, I fear that my position permits me to entertain her fancy no longer. I must put the needs of the common folk before herself. Now, there are a few matters I must attend to before we can evacuate, and I would fain welcome your assistance. We will require several ox carts to carry the sick and aged. Might I prevail upon you to petition the merchant at the ox cart station in the west of the city for their use? You may assure him that the Royal Treasury will foot any and all expenses.
Queen Regent Disa hardly leaves her chambers, and all her meals come back scarcely touched. Between you and me, I fear for her health.
Have you come to claim my life, Arisen? But I shall go to the grave with a smile on my lips, for I have no regrets. Or... so do as you will. I have no... The throne and its powers.
I'd kick just about anywhere.
The throne and its power. What are you doing? Unhand me at once! Guards! Help me!
You have brought Mother to me. I see. My thanks.
Sven.
You may leave us. Now that we can speak without a door twixt us, I am confident that I can persuade her. This was in Mother's room. I did wonder where it had gotten off to, but why would she... Mother, I must beg your forgiveness. I believed that you desired to make me sovereign solely for your own benefit. Yet in truth, you sought to better the lot of our...
Ah, but I would have benefited. Besides, I cannot deny that I was proud. I wish to see my own son on the...
Even so, I cannot help but feel that all of this could have been avoided. If I had but better known your heart, I could have shared in your burdens. You would not have had to suffer alone, and perhaps together we could have walked a...
Oh, Sven.
Mother, I beg you, join the evacuation. You need not... I would not see you take your crimes wholly on your own shoulders. That weight is as much mine to bear as 'tis yours.
My son, you truly would make... Your kindness will save many lives. Of that...
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
Mayhap I'll come here when I've updated myself.
Well, the soil of love.
I only pray my watch finishes
Come
without
sure, but not
Never should have taken this recruit that has powerful
trying to stay out.
Ah, things will sort themselves out.
All seems well here, but we can learn.
I'd sooner stay out than back.
This place is awful dull. Can't complain.
Be gone with you, ruffian. These carts are mine. I paid, and if you think I'll surrender I require the use of all of them to try...
Begging your pardon, sir, but I've just sold off my last cart. That fellow over there gave me a...
Be gone with you, ruffian, and if you think I require the use of all of...
Is it enough to have avoided the worst?
At last! Begging your pardon, sir, but I've...
Be gone with you, ruffian. These carts, and if you think I'll surrender a single one, you'd best think again. I require the use of all of... Be gone with you. And if you think I require the use of all... What are you doing? Put that away. No, spare me. I fear for my life.
Well, reckon he won't be. As a matter of fact, I'd like to. It didn't sit right, see? Anyhow, and if that craven comes.
They say a crisis reveals one's true character, but that man was no less miserably selfish than he always seemed.
'Tis no great shock to me.
The clouds have already swallowed so much of this world.
I fear such forces are beyond even our combined might.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
Ah, you've returned. How fares your procurement? You do. That puts paid to the last of our preparations.
You have my gratitude.
Dull days for us are a sign.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
Would that all my days were so.
I like to come here when that's the wind blow my hair.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
How very inspired. I cannot wait to return beyond the rift and inform my own master of this.
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed. All's lost.
Pray, light your lantern, Master. Here we go again.
I don't suppose begging for a reprieve would get us far with one of its lots.
By your lead.
Feeling weary? Not me. I dare say I could lift an ox.
These things are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. Well done.
I'm not sure why, but I'm feeling exceptionally fine today. I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
A fell force has taken hold of our ally, but fret not. We can banish the fiend's influence with holy attacks.
My mind is not my own. I fear I may bring you harm.
Speaking of which, is your pack not overflowing? Carry.
Arisen, are you all right?
Commander of an army of spirits. So long as it remains, will make foul minions of the Fallen.
I doubt they serve anything. What say we liberate them?
Thank you for this.
Do I have to or Hagapo multiply? How that will never serve
Prepare yourself.
Allow me, Master. This foe shall fall by my hand.
We must spare no effort against this foe, lest we suffer bitter defeat.
kindness you've shown me.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Before 'tis too late.
Do we truly expect to find aught? The value in a chest hidden in a place like this?
There's treasure within, I'm certain of it. But there's only one way to find out.
Come to think of it, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
The entire kingdom will soon be dyed that fell crimson should we allow the loathsome creature to advance.
It's had its way long enough. What to say we demonstrate the strength of our unbending law?
Hang in there, Master. I am coming to assist. and our quarry shall fall.
'Tis easily done.
Our foe is repelled by some miracle. Now this region shall be safe, at least for the time being.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Since time, remember. Draconic blood flow. Goes through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Be what ye reap, and I shall. Harness him. Then I bid ye farewell.
Anything for you, Arisen. Off I go.
We've naught to ponder but our success, for come what may, we will triumph.
Undead!
I feel indomitable. Whatever comes, I shall rise to meet it. Not good enough!
Many thanks for healing me, Arisen.
Fear not, you're safe with me. run out. We're done for.
I'm not sure what to tell you.
I am perfectly capable of making such decisions for myself. Most effective.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
So the fun begins again, eh, Arisen?
We must focus on finding victory, whatever our discomfort.
'Tis easily done. Let us see what you're made of.
Isn't it about time we had ourselves a meal? Oh, what I wouldn't give for a bowl of hot stew.
Looking for ores in particular.
You've pushed your luck.
I'll not take that from you.
Pray calm yourselves, good people. I will have none of this squabbling.
So, Manella, you don't understand.
No, you don't understand. We shan't weather this Ah, with the world in such disarray, I could not stand to be. Thus did I return. I maintain order as best I got. Enough of my woes. You wish us to evacuate? Mayhaply, after all, if we, alas, should we proceed with every soul that there are such, and should you encounter such efforts, will doubt. As for me,
There's no mere.
How dare you? You'll get what's coming to you.
As for me, my work here is far from done. Let us.
That's it. I've had enough.
I'll not take that from you.
Have to do something.
Show 'em what you're made of. Stand and fight, you gut.
Boy, leave off. What's your problem?
What are you waiting for? Now's your chance.
Haven't you had enough yet?
You're the one who started this.
Stop this nonsense, the pair of you.
I've had well enough of your nitpick.
I reckon the world would be better off without.
Oi, you! Don't go poking your nose.
Aye, leave off or we'll.
It's going dark. Leave off, or you burn my spite. I can't make it.
We haven't pulled through yet.
I believe
No
in
more!
Hang in there.
You must let them be.
Fine. This one's got.
You're telling me? I don't think I've got another.
Bah. I can't stomach more quarrelling after this. It's
Too right. I've cleaned for.
Their tempers do appear to be quelled, but I hope you aren't injured, Master.
Now that is a surprise.
Well met. Some battles simply can't.
Oi, I saw it first.
Why must I share with a fangless one?
You there! You couldn't have come at a. Put this upstart in his place for me, won't you? Go on, lay into it.
Anyone could see it.
Of course, but I'll not take this lying down.
A regrettable loss of life. But what else could we have done? The man was unreasonable, blinded by his own prejudice.
Now we've done it.
Is that the best she can do?
There must be some way out of this.
Hal, you can do better than that.
Heaven sake, here, asking for it.
Please, have mercy.
Is that all you've got?
Thank you, Master. I feel much better now.
Fie, that hurts! I've had well enough of you. What a right mess I'm in. Suppose I'd best get to work.
to deserve this.
A customer then. That changes things.
Ah! You slander my honor! This is no business of yours.
Now, Nara, if we are to duel, we ought to have a win. Otherwise, who's to say the victor fought with...
Aye, true enough. Well, sir, what say you? Will you watch over us while I take this scoundrel to task? You have my gratitude, sir.
Have at you!
The so-called forbidden magic research lab appears to have been constructed rather recently.
That does seem to be the case. Once more, only a select few are granted entry.
Still, you dare violate the sanctity of our jewel?
I admit it.
Nay.
We owe you a debt, sir. Were it not for your...
Indeed.
It seems some things can only be resolved by crossing blades. But I doubt they'll quarrel again after this.
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
Ah, sir, the people of Batal are beginning to see that they must stand together if they are to survive. We shall see the fruits of prey return to Emperor. Heavens only know how many lives you have saved this day.
What say we report back to Empress Nadinia? Her Majesty ought to be willing to commence the evacuation now.
No quarrel here.
Lost track of time. This place is too comfortable. So stiff.
But not at the expense of my duty.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Her Majesty has begun her supplications. None may see her ere they conclude.
Stay your hand, Vera. This one. Come hither. We would speak with you. One of our ministers, you have our gratitude for your efforts, which have doubtless bettered the fate of this nation and its citizenry. Your journey continues, does it not? We wish you good fortune. Yet, ere we part ways, we would make another request of you. It regards Lord Phases. Though we have implored the man to join the evacuation, he has staunchly refused to leave this land behind. We thought that he might be more inclined to heed your words, as our own. Would you be willing to call on him in our stead? Of course, you are free to decline if our proposal is an unwelcome.
Pray excuse the interruption, Your Majesty.
Indeed. Forgive.
Batal and the rest town are now safely evacuated. I'm certain we can rely upon
A result to be proud of.
would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?